Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Nah, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seed.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
At Food Giant, serving you is our #1 priority. We offer the freshest produce, highest quality meats, tasty baked goods, and the best meats and cheeses in our deli department. At Food Giant, you'll always find a staff member eager to help you find exactly what you need. Freshness, variety, value. Shop Food Giant today with several locations in North Mississippi.
These little chickies and little doggies are small, but they're intense.
Well, yeah, small and intense like my niece Hannah.
And you take karate?
Show them how intense you are. Now finish him.
Try our little doggies and little chickies for only $1.49. This is how you Sonic.
No, cheeseburger and a free shake.
That's my kind of deal, because I also am both hot and cool.
Okay. How are you hot? Okay.
Get a free small classic shake with a cheeseburger or a foot-long coney. This is how you Sonic.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to the Choice Pawn pregame show, as we're about 8 minutes away from the opening tip between ICC and East Mississippi. MACJC North Division action coming your way here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Let's take a look at some of tonight's stats entering tonight's contest, brought to you by Sonic. East Mississippi comes in third place right now in the division at 8-5 overall, 3-1 in the North. ICC, they're also 8-5. They're 2-2 in the North after a 3-point loss to Northeast on Monday. Take a look at some of the standings. It is Northeast. They're at 11-5, 4-1 in the North. They're at Delta. Northwest is in second place. They're 8-6. They're actually tied for first place. They're 8-6, 4-1. They're actually out of division play tonight. They'll be taking on Mid-South. As we said, East Mississippi is at third place at 8-5, 3-1 in the North. Holmes is 7-6, 3-2 in the North. ICC 8-5, 2-2 right now on the outside looking in when it comes to the top four making the playoffs. And then you've got Kahoma and Delta both 0-4 in North Division play. We'll come back with more of the Choice Pawn pregame show as ICC and East Mississippi, the ladies, about 6 minutes and 45 seconds away from that First American National Bank opening tip here from Fulton. Back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
Itawamba Community College presents the 22nd Annual Bluegrass and Gospel Concert benefiting the ICC Foundation on Saturday, March 3rd at the Davis Event Center in Fulton. This year's performers include the Isaacs, Rhonda Vincent and the Rage, Aaron Wilburn, Christy Miller, and Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. $20 general admission and $30 reserved seating can be purchased online at iccms.edu/concert. Doors open at 2, music starts at 4. For more information, visit iccms.edu or call 862-8039. That's the ICC Bluegrass and Gospel Concert on Saturday, March 3rd in Fulton.
You could say it's about the clubs. You could say it's about the ball. You could even say it's about the course or the weather. But what it really comes down to is consistency and hard work. Over and over and over again. At Renaissance, we understand consistency. We understand hard work. Most importantly, we understand you. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being presented by the ICC Alumni Association, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC BSU, Choice Pawn with locations in Tupelo and Fulton, Buddy Long and the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Food Giant, the ICC Foundation, your Etowah County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, Little Caesars, Renaissance Bank, Sonic, and the ICC Wesley Foundation.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
And welcome back to the Choice Pawn pregame show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at what's coming up at ICC. You just saw a commercial there for it. This being presented by Food Giant. ICC will be hosting its annual Bluegrass and Gospel concert on Saturday, March 3rd here at the Davis Event Center. This year's performers include the Isaacs, Aaron Wilburn, Christy Miller, Rhonda Vincent, and The Rage, along with Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. You can order your tickets online at iccms.edu/concert. That's iccms.edu/concert, or by calling 862-8039. That's 862-8039. Or if you're near the Fulton campus, you can swing by the Community Relations office and get your tickets there. That's the annual Bluegrass and Gospel concert on Saturday, March the 3rd, right here at the Davis Event Center. Of course, that benefits the ICC Foundation. We'll be joined later tonight by Mr. Jim Ingram here in the ICC Foundation broadcast booth. It is a Pack the House night, alumni night. We'll also be honoring, or recognizing, I should say, our golf team, our baseball team, softball team, and tennis teams during halftime of tonight's games between ICC and East Mississippi. What else is coming up at ICC? Don't forget to get your tickets for the ICC Most Beautiful Pageant. This year's pageant will be on Tuesday, February the 6th at 7 p.m. Tickets are only $6, but they are extremely limited, and seating will fill up fast. Order your tickets online at iccms.edu/tickets. That's iccms.edu/tickets. Now, if tickets are sold out, you can call the Community Relations office to get your name on a waiting list in the event that some become available, and that number is 862-8039. That's 862-8039. Once again, that's the ICC Most Beautiful Pageant on Tuesday, February the 6th at 7 p.m. If you can't make it to the pageant, can't get your tickets, it will be available streaming live here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Well, we're about 2.5 minutes from tonight's opening tip here between ICC and East Mississippi. Let's take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors, and we'll be back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
These little chickies and little doggies are small, but they're intense.
Well, yeah, small and intense like my niece Hannah.
And you take karate?
Show them how intense you are. Now finish him.
Try our little doggies and little chickies for only $1.49. This is how you Sonic.
No, a cheeseburger and a free shake.
It's my kind of deal, because I also am both hot and cool.
Okay. How are you hot? Okay.
Get a free small classic shake with a cheeseburger or a foot-long coney. This is how you Sonic.
At Food Giant, serving you is our #1 priority. We offer the freshest produce, highest quality meats, tasty baked goods, and the best meats and cheeses in our deli department. At Food Giant, you'll always find a staff member eager to help you find exactly what you need. Freshness, variety, value. Shop Food Giant today with several locations in North Mississippi.
I could get the extra most bestest with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for $6. Or I could get a pizza with less toppings for more money.
Get the most cheese and most pepperoni for the nation's best price. Little Caesars large $6 extra most bestest.
Pizza.
Etowah Community College presents the 22nd Annual Bluegrass and Gospel Concert benefiting the ICC Foundation on Saturday, March 3rd at the Davis Event Center in Fulton. This year's performers include the Isaacs, Rhonda Vincent and The Rage, Aaron Wilburn, Christy Miller, and Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. $20 general admission and $30 reserved seating can be purchased online at iccms.edu/concert. Doors open at 2, music starts at 4. For more information, visit iccms.edu or call 862-8039. That's the ICC Bluegrass and Gospel Concert on Saturday, March 3rd in Fulton.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
And welcome back to the Choice Pawn pregame show. Coach Gray, tough loss last week. Girls, hard-fought effort, just could not kind of pull it off there at Northeast. Got to put that behind us and get ready for East Mississippi tonight.
That's right. You know, our kids really had 3 good battles last week. They've worked really, really hard. Of course, we wanted to win the Northeast game, but I was really pleased with their effort and how they battled and had an opportunity to put the thing in overtime. So it says a lot about the character of our team. But now, like you said, we put that behind us. We came back in the next day and started getting ready for East Mississippi. East Mississippi's bringing in another powerhouse team. They got 2 really good out-of-state players, Lohan, or however they pronounce her name, the number 1, and Lucky. Both of those are out-of-staters, and one's a Player of the Week for a couple of weeks in a row, NJCAA Player of the Week. But, you know, we've got Connie Dunn, who does a good job on anybody who tries to score on us. She does a good job of shutting some things down. We're lacking scoring right now. You know, we just need some kids to hit some shots from the floor, and we're hoping that that'll happen tonight.
Well, Coach, just talk about some of the keys to victory tonight. You touched on it a little bit there, and just tell us a little bit more of what you know and what East Mississippi likes to do.
Well, they can press, and they do press, but they press at you know, opportune times for themselves. They've run a lot of 2-3. I don't know if that's what they're going to show against us tonight, but we've seen a lot of 2-3 out of them in film breakdown. They have a post inside that scores really well, Rogers, and then the 2 guards make them go 5 and 1. So, you know, we just got to know where they are. On our side of the ball, we've got to score. I mean, we got to take the easy shot. You know, quit driving into the second layer of defense and don't always settle for the 3, because sometimes we settle for the 3 when we get a pull-up jumper and we'd rather have that. Rebounding, we've got to make sure we're aware of what's going on there, but we rebounded well at Northeast, so we're doing those things, and now we just got to put the ball in the hole.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you taking time out of the day to talk to us, and let's go get a big win tonight over East Mississippi.
All right, thanks, Adam.
And welcome back, as we're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip here between ICC and East Mississippi. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups here for East Mississippi. You've got number 1, Taisha Juhan. Number 5, Kaisha Lucky. Number 10, Emily Evans. Number 14, Brianna Page. And number 24 is Jayla Rogers. Now let's go to the night starting lineups here for your Lady Indians.
Feel it coming in the air, hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gon' run this town tonight. Who gon' run this town tonight?
Lauren Fitch, guard, Decatur, Alabama. Kaylin Wilson, guard, Columbus, Mississippi.
Constance Dunn, guard, Fulton, Mississippi.
Shania Buford, guard, Abbeville, Mississippi.
Marquisha Hoskins, forward, Tupelo, Mississippi.
And there you saw your starting lineups for both teams being presented by Coke. Let's take a quick timeout. Hear a word from Coca-Cola and the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Company.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seed.
American cheese.
Cheddar. Can I have a turkey burger? But turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
And you heard there the tail end of the ICC All-American Band getting ICC pepped up here. Lady Indians will start things off here against East Mississippi. East Mississippi in their black trimmed in red and white with red and white numerals. ICC in their home gray trimmed in red and blue with red numerals trimmed in blue. So East Mississippi won the First American National Bank opening tip, so they'll have the possession to start the contest. Man-to-man defense out of the Lady Indians. Driving inside. Layup is up in and good. That was Tanisha Juhan with the basket. So a quick start to the contest here for East Mississippi. They've got a pretty good inside-out combination between those two teams there. So ICC with the basketball. This is going to be Lawrence Fitch with it now. Dribbling around on the far side of the floor. This is going to be dropped off to Constance Dunn. Back up top. Working it into the corner. Thought about the three, didn't like it. Now backs it back out with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Lady Indians have got to hurry here. Fitch loses the dribble. Now kicks it over to Dunn. Dunn's going to have to do something. 2 seconds. Shot is off the mark, no good. Does hit the rim. It was rebound by Fitch. Her runner is up, no good, but there's a foul. So a foul whistle there on East Mississippi. First foul on the Lady Lions. First foul of the ball game. This is going to be on number 10, Emily Evans of EMCC. So ICC ball on the baseline. Fresh shot clock at 30 seconds. 9:04 to play here. And there's going to be a quick substitution coming in the game here for East Mississippi. This is going to be Morris checking in, and checking out will be Evans, who just picked up that foul. So ICC basketball, they trail 2-0. They're going to set up the offense. Man-to-man defense out of East Mississippi. They're in black. ICC in gray. Constance Dunn with the basketball now. Dribbles over. Trying to feed it inside. Does so to Markeisha Hoskins. Hoskins' shot is up and count the basket. Nicely done that time by Hoskins to tie the ball game up at 2. 2-2 is your score. Early standings in this one. 8:37 to go here in the first quarter of play. Ball nearly taken away that time by Constance Dunn. Good battle that time by Juhan to keep possession with the Lady Lions. 13 seconds now on the shot clock. Wanting to go to work. Looking to go on the drive inside. Shot is up. No good, but there's a foul whistled on the Lady Indians. I believe this foul will be whistled on Lauren Fitch. It'll be a pair of free throws coming up here now for Lucky. And that was the case. That foul whistled on Fitch. Each team with one foul here in the early goings of this one. First free throw is on his way. Skips across the front iron. In and good for Evans. 3-2 now. East Mississippi with the lead. Evans catches the ball. Take 2 steps forward. Spins. A very unique style of shooting. She doesn't dribble. Spins the ball twice and gets it to go through. Excuse me, I said that was Evans. That was actually Lucky with those free throws. She now has 2 points in the contest. Lead back to 2. 4-2. Dunn for 3, yes. Constance Dunn steps into a three-pointer and connects her first points of the contest, and ICC takes their first lead of the night, 5-4. East Mississippi with the basketball now, working inside. 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Looking to go inside, looking to go to work, and they're going to put the shot up. No, they're going to say she traveled. Just took a little baby hop that time, did Juhan. And the turnover gives the ball back to the Lady Indians. Quick substitution into the game here. Jalea Polk will check in. Checking out will be Lauren Fitch. ICC setting up as looks like East Mississippi in a 2-2-1 press. Hoskins has the basketball. Slapped away and picked up by East Mississippi. Layup is up. No good. Big miss there. So ICC dodged a major bullet, as that time it was number 22 Hoskins, a post player, trying to bring the ball down the floor. Lady Indians with the basketball. Dunn, baseline jumper, yes. Constance Dunn 5 points, and the Lady Indians now lead it 7-4. Their large lead of the night is at 3. East Mississippi with the basketball, working it around. Looking to go on the drive. Shot is up. A lot of contact. No foul call. Air ball, but it was scooped up nicely that time by Rogers. Rogers spins in the paint. Nice move. Layup is up in and good for Kayla Rogers. Back and forth we go in this one. Lead back to 1 for ICC. 7-6. Lady Indians with the lead. 6:57 to play here in the first quarter. Near turnover by the Lady Indians. Jalea Polk slows things down for ICC. And it's going to reset the offense. Buford with the basketball. Buford, the leading scorer for the Lady Indians, have yet to put points on the board. This is Wilson wanting to drive baseline. Nothing there. She's bumped, and it's going to be a blocking foul. Whistled here on East Mississippi. That foul was on number 5, Lucky. Her first foul, team second. 7-6. ICC with the 1-point lead and the basketball on the baseline. Go backside layup. Too hard for Wilson. Clean look that time, just couldn't get it to fall. A break there for East Mississippi. EMCC with the basketball now. They're wearing black. Working around against a man-to-man defense out of the Lady Indians. Juhan with the basketball, wanting to go to work. Looking to drive inside. That's going to be a hand check. Whistle there on Constance Dunn. So that foul whistle on Dunn. That's going to be her first foul. Team's second foul. Each team with 2 fouls so far here in the first quarter. Substitution coming in here for ICC. This will be number 13. Erica Williams will check in. Constance Dunn will check out for the Lady Indian. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. East Mississippi nearly 5-second violation. Able to get it in with about a 1.5 count. Looking to go inside, turnaround shot is up. Blocked that time by Hoskins. Hoskins tips it out and keeps it alive. Erica Williams gets the basketball. Williams is going to trot the ball into the front court. Lady Indians look a little bit of confusion here on the offensive side of the floor. This is Polk with the basketball, looking to go to work. Driving inside, her layup is too hard. Easy rebound that time, pulled down by East Mississippi. Nothing but black shirts in the paint. Now here comes Juhan with the basketball. Kicks it back out. This is going to be Lucky. Lucky dribbles back, looking to go inside. Nothing there. Good defense out of the Lady Indians, and that's going to be a 3-second violation. I was wondering if they want to give it to Rogers, as she was in there for a good 5 count. As there's going to be a substitution coming in here for East Mississippi. This is going to be Cooley checking in for the Lady Lions. 7-6 is your score. 5:31 and counting to go here in the first quarter. ICC with the lead. They've led as much as 3 this evening. Erica Williams spots up for a 3-pointer from the corner. It's off the mark, no good, and Juhan collects the rebound. East Mississippi dominating the boards here early on in the contest. Juhan with the basketball, looking to go to work. Driving inside, her shot blocked, but got her with the body that time was Jalea Polk. And that's going to be her first foul, team third foul. Well, you've got to know that when Juhan has the basketball, she likes to work one-on-one, so you got to have some help defense there quicker for the Lady Indians. This will send Juhan to the basketball, or excuse me, to the free throw line. Dribbles 3 times, shoots, and good. 3 points now for Juhan. Tie ball game, 7-7, 5:13 to play here in the first quarter. Juhan back at the line, 3 dribbles. And connects. Good rhythm, good shot, good spin on the basketball. 4 points now for Juhan. And the lead back to East Mississippi, 8-7. Coming up on 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Lady Indians with the basketball. Erica Williams picks it up now at the point, looking to go to work. Calling out the orders up top, wanting to work off a screen. Good switch off of the screen that time by East Mississippi. Shania Buford with the basketball. Step back, long 2 on its way. Good. Buford, nice stroke that time out of the Lafayette High School graduate. Gives the lead back to ICC now, 9-8. Anything you can do, I can do better so far here in the first quarter. 4:35 to play here. ICC and East Mississippi, the first of 2 games tonight on Let'sGoICCTV.com. We've got a foul away from the ball. Nice interior pass that time by East Mississippi to help defense a little late getting there, and a foul was whistled on Wilson. That is going to be the 4th team foul whistled on ICC, so the next foul whistled on the Lady Indians will put East Mississippi at the free throw line. This is Kayla Rogers. At the line, her first free throw. The iron extremely kind that time. hit the front iron, kiss off the backboard, and rattled in. As a substitution coming in here for ICC, this is going to be number 25, Kermisha Oliver. And then also a substitution, Cindy Hill, checking in for East Mississippi. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They are located right across the street from us. They meet Thursday nights at 7. Second free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net that time for Rogers. East Mississippi, a perfect 6 of 6 from the charity stripe this evening. And they lead it 10-9. Inside 4.5 to play here in the first quarter. Man-to-man defense here out of East Mississippi. They play a lot of 2-3 zone, but haven't seen that tonight out of the Lady Lions so far. Jalea Polk steps into a jumper, no good, and the rebound easily pulled down by East Mississippi. Well, pretty much been one and done for the Lady Indians on the offensive side of the floor. The ball goes out of bounds. East Mississippi extra hustle, throws it in, and was able to get to it before it goes into the backcourt. Great hustle that time by Taisha Juhan. So Juhan with the basketball now. Being guarded by Erica Williams, drops it off. Thought about the long two, did Cooley. Now it's going to work it around. Baseline drive out of Morris. Turnaround shot is too hard, no good, and the rebound to Jalea Polk. And she is nearly tackled on the play that time after Cooley was going for the loose ball. And Akiba Cooley picks up the foul. That's going to be her first foul, team third foul. So EMCC jumps out in a press here, trying to trap the guards on the sideline. ICC just 2 passes, and they dribble it into the front court. Remind you, stay tuned at halftime of tonight's game as we'll recognize members of the ICC tennis team and softball team, as well as have the ICC Pom Squad performance coming your way here at halftime. Loose ball on the floor. East Mississippi just could not find the handle on it. Almost a game of hot potato between the two teams. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by EMCC. Well, a lot of action going on in the league tonight. Northeast, who leads the North Division, they're at Mississippi Delta. And Holmes, who is currently in 4th place, they're at home against Coahoma. Buford for 3, yes. Buford buries the 3. Count the basket for Buford. There was a foul away from the basketball. Substitution coming into the contest. This is going to be Miller checking in. Tanisha Miller checks in. As that foul away from the basketball was whistled on Jordana Morris. So to stay ICC basketball. That three-pointer, wow, way off the mark. Not the shot the Lady Indians were looking for there, as that was a quick shot by Polk on the inbounds. 12-10 is your score. And even 3 minutes ago here in the first quarter of play, ICC and East Mississippi coming your way here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. East Mississippi with the basketball. This is going to be Morris looking to go on the drive. Inside out they go. Jumper from Long is up, bouncing, and the friendly roll falls that time for Rogers. Rogers now with 6 points on the evening, and the game is tied at 12 with 2:38 to play. Layup is good. Miller, little hesitation step, and was able to get that one to fall. And this game right now is just back and forth in the early goings of this one. East Mississippi trailing by 2. Morris with the basketball, picks up her dribble, gives it back up, and they're going to reset the offense through Juhan. Juhan will dribble the ball up top now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 2:08 to play here in the first quarter. Wanting to work one-on-one against Erica Williams. Long 2, bouncing, no good. Nice block out underneath that time by Kermisha Oliver, and now here come the Lady Indians. This is Shania Buford trying to drive baseline, nothing there. Drops it off to KO, who gets it back to Polk. Polk wants to 3. That one back iron, no good. Well, Jalea's had some good looks, just can't get any of those shots to fall. A break there for East Mississippi. 1:45 to go here in the quarter. 14-12, ICC with the lead. This is Juhan with the basketball, wanting to drive inside. She traveled. Good defense that time as she tried to cross over. Like an incidental elbow may have caught Williams that time, as she's a little shaken up on the play. And they're going to throw it into Williams near half court. Williams will dribble into the front court. See a trap, drops it off. This is going to be Buford, a long 2. Yes. Buford, I've got her unofficially with 7 points in the contest. Largest lead of the night now for ICC is at 4. 16-12, ICC with the lead. 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. This is Cooley with the basketball, looking to go to work. Tough man-to-man defense out of Polk. Gives it up top now to Juhan, who is going to try to work one-on-one here against Williams. Looking to work off a screen. Shot was partially blocked, but East Mississippi gets it back. Trying to go inside the paint. Running hook shot was blocked. Back-to-back blocks that time by Miller. And it'll be East Mississippi ball on the baseline with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Pair of subs coming in here for the Lady Lions. This is going to be number 14, Brianna Page. And number 5 is going to be Keisha Lucky checking into the contest here for East Mississippi. Inside a minute to play here in the first quarter. 56.8 seconds to go. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Long three on its way. No good. Long rebound. Chased down into the corner. Chased down by Williams. ICC with their large lead of the night at 4, 16-12. 45 seconds to play here in the quarter. Buford to Williams. There's a foul away from the, 3-second call. It is going to be against ICC. So the long two erase it off the board, and the ball will go back to East Mississippi. So about a 10-second, maybe 10.5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. East Mississippi with the basketball. Drops it off now. This is number 14, Page with it. Dribbling up top, mismatch there speed-wise. Page goes inside. Her shot blocked by Miller. Third block shot for Miller. Nice stellar step. Layup, count the basket. Polk with a fancy move. The hoop and the harm, and Polk will go to the line for a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. So a big basket there for Polk. Pushes the lead out to 6 now. Large lead of the night. KO will have to check out as she is shaking up on the play. Quay McClatchy will check in here. Polk's free throw rattles halfway down, no good. Couldn't get it to go. The only free throw the Lady Indians have attempted in the quarter, and they couldn't get it to fall. 12 seconds to play now. East Mississippi moves the ball into the front court. Going to try to hold off for the final shot here in the quarter. ICC leads it 18-12. Drive to the basket. Beautiful extra pass. And there's another block shot by Miller. Miller with 4 block shots in the quarter, and ICC leads it 18-12 after 1 quarter of play. We're going to take a timeout and come back with more here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. ICC leads it 18-12 after 1.
You could say it's about the clubs. You could say it's about the ball. You could even say it's about the course or the weather. But what it really comes down to is consistency and hard work. Over and over and over again. At Renaissance, we understand consistency. We understand hard work. Most importantly, we understand you. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Itawamba Community College presents the 22nd Annual Bluegrass and Gospel Concert benefiting the ICC Foundation on Saturday, March 3rd at the Davis Event Center in Fulton. This year's performers include the Isaacs, Rhonda Vincent and the Rage, Aaron Wilburn, Christy Miller, and Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. $20 general admission and $30 reserved seating can be purchased online at iccms.edu/concert. Doors open at 2, music starts at 4. For more information, visit iccms.edu or call 862-8039. That's the ICC Bluegrass and Gospel Concert on Saturday, March 3rd in Fulton. And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. ICC leads at 18-12 after the first quarter play. It'll be Lady Indian basketball to start the second quarter here. We'll try to give you your lineup on the floor momentarily here for the Lady Indians. Buford with the basketball is going to dribble over to the wing. Inside they go, try to go a little high-low game, and they're nicely defended that time by East Mississippi. Ball slapped away and taken away that time by Lucky, and then they go up the floor and it's turned over. So anything you can do, I can do better on that possession. Back-to-back turnovers for both teams to start the quarter. Let's give you your Coca-Cola lineup on the floor here for ICC. Number 13, Erica Williams. Number 14, Shania Buford. 3, Jalea Polk. Number 30, Quay McClatchy. And number 10, Tanisha Miller. All on the floor here for ICC to start the second quarter. Polk traveled. Well, ball faked that time and didn't get the dribble down quick enough before she picked up her pivot foot. So Lady Indians start with back-to-back turnovers to start the contest here in the second quarter. Good to see former ICC baseball players tonight. Tyreek Reed of the Rangers. As a pair of subs getting set to check in. And the other guy's name just all of a sudden, Delvin Zinn of the Cubs here in the gymnasium tonight. Part of the ICC alumni taking in some of the game. Getting a little bit of preseason workout with the Indians. We'll recognize him tonight during the guys' game. Reach-in foul is going to be whistled here on Jalea Polk. And that's going to be the second foul whistled on Polk. Substitutions into the game for ICC. This will be Fitch and Dunn checking into the contest here. So other than McClatchy on the floor and Miller, you've got three of the original starters on the floor. Quick jumper put up, no good, and Dunn inhales the rebound. 8:55 to go here. Dunn with the basketball, swings into the Miller, and she wasn't expecting the basketball. Turnover. Back-to-back turnovers by ICC to start the quarter. East Mississippi, though. Wow, foul whistle there on number 13, Erica Williams. I thought they were going to call her with a walk, but instead they called the foul on ICC. So Lady Indians with 2 fouls here in the second quarter. East Mississippi basketball on the baseline. They get it in to Morris. Tries to bounce it inside. Ball is going to be kicked away by Lauren Fitch. So to stay East Mississippi basketball. 8:41 to go until halftime. 27 seconds on the shot clock. As we said, remind you, stay tuned. At halftime, we'll be introducing members of the men's and women's tennis team as well as the softball team. That's got to be 5 seconds, and it is. So good defense by the Lady Indians. Neither team really getting anything going here in the second quarter other than turnovers. 18-12, that's where we ended the first quarter. That's where we're at so far here in the second quarter. 8:34 to go here until halftime. Erica Williams with the basketball, swings it around. Fitch had to climb the ladder to get that one. Looking to go inside, nothing there. Good defense out of East Mississippi, forcing the Lady Indians to reset. Dunn, eyes, tries, can't buy the three, long and out of bounds. And it'll go back to East Mississippi. So a sloppy start to the second quarter here for both teams. 18-12 is your score. There's 8:15 and counting here in the second quarter. East Mississippi with the basketball. This is Lucky with it. Dribbling over on the left wing. Wanting to work one-on-one, nothing there. Now gives it back up top to Juhan. Juhan working off a screen, driving inside. Scoop shot is no good. And there's the rebound by McClatchy. Good help defense that time to force her into an awkward shot. ICC with the basketball. Williams hoists up the long two. It's no good. Rebound being tipped around into the hands of East Mississippi. Oh, and that's a double dribble. Wow, how did they miss that? She picked the ball up. Man, a blatant double dribble that time that none of the referees saw. So a break there for East Mississippi. She caught the basketball with both hands. EMCC able to avoid the turnover. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Two-pointer on its way and good. Should have not counted that basket as Rogers gets her 8th point of the game. First points of the second half for either team, 18-14. 7:15 now is the score, or excuse me, 7:15 left here in the quarter. ICC leading by 4. Miller looking to go to work. She's bumped. Shot is up. No good. And we'll say before the shot, that is going to be a blocking foul. There's going to be whistle on number 24 of Rogers. Her first foul. And first foul in the quarter here, as this will send Miller to the free throw line. Miller with 2 points so far in the contest. 3 quick dribbles and a spin for Miller. Her free throw is up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Miller. She now has 3. Substitution into the game here. Shania Buford will check back in along with Kayla Wilson. Looks like Williams and McClatchy will check out. And there's also another sub getting set to come in here for Miller if she makes this free throw. Miller's free throw on its way. High arching and good. 4 points for Miller. ICC 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Lead back to 6. It's been the largest of the night for ICC. 20-14 with 7:05 to play here. Markeisha Hoskins checked into the contest after that free throw. Those substitutions being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. John Herron and Company out there in Chickasaw County. Proud to bring you ICC action here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Drive to the basket. Count it for number 5, and that's going to be Lucky. She's got 4 points and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. After that foul, I believe, whistled on Lauren Fitch. Yes, it is. That's going to be her second. So the second foul whistled on Fitch. Third foul on the Indians here in the quarter. Once again, a very unique style of shooting. Doesn't take the dribble. Takes almost like a catcher-like stance. Spins it a couple times and puts it through. That time did Lucky. 5 points for Lucky. It's to a three-point contest. ICC with the basketball. Hoskins tried to dribble, taken away that time by Lucky. So Lucky looking to go on the drive. Her shot is up, no good, but she's fouled. Nice job that time by Kaisha Lucky. As she just was able to drive to the basket that time, got the defense on their heels, and that's going to be a foul whistle there on Buford. That is going to be her first foul, team fourth foul. Only one foul being whistled on the Lions so far here in the second quarter. And this is Lucky once again at the line. First free throw, the iron unkind. That's actually the first miss of the night from the charity stripe for East Mississippi. They have made 7 straight before missing that one. So waiting the second free throw here from Lucky. Free throw on its way, and that one nothing but the bottom of the net for Lucky. She is 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. 2-point contest, 6.5 to play here. ICC 20-18. Williams jumper short, no good, and the rebound pulled down by East Mississippi. And an over the back call is going to be whistled here on Erica Williams. That is going to be her second. So result in free throws here for East Mississippi on the other end of the floor. As this will be number 24, Rogers, to the line. So 5 fouls been called on ICC so far here in the quarter. Only 1 foul has been called against East Mississippi. So a little lopsided in the foul call so far here in the second quarter. That free throw is off, no good for Rogers. Rogers leading all scorers for East Mississippi with 8 points. 6 points for Lucky. 7 points for Buford leading the way for ICC. Second free throw on its way in. That one is true. 9 points now for Kayla Rogers. It's a 1-point contest, 20-19. Erica Williams with the basketball, dribbles it back out, and is going to drop it off to Constance Dunn. Dunn tried to go inside, but then it's just picked off easily that time by East Mississippi. 3-on-2 break, layup too hard, no good. Got to be over the back and no call. So the Lady Indians just cannot get a break here. They've been whistled for 5 fouls, only 1 against East Mississippi. Almost think we're playing in scuba here in the second quarter. Buford with the basketball, dropped it off to Wilson. Inside they go to Hoskins. Hoskins jumper off the mark, no good. Lady Indians cannot buy a basket here in the second quarter. There are only 2 points coming from a pair of free throws from Miller. So Lady Indians still in a man-to-man defense. East Mississippi with a chance to retake the lead here. They trail 20-19 with 5.5 to go until halftime. Drive inside, pump fake, shot is up, bouncing around, no good. Wilson has the rebound. So Lady Indians catch a break there on that miss. And now here comes Buford wanting to go coast to coast. Floater in the paint, yes. Big basket there for Shania Buford. Snaps a drought for the Lady Indians. She now has 9 points. 22-19 the lead to ICC. 5:03 to go here until halftime. Dunn had the basketball, slapped it away out of bounds, and they're going to say it will stay with East Mississippi. Substitutions coming into the contest here is going to be number 15 for ICC, Ziara Jenkins, and number 10, and that's going to be Miller checking into the contest. So it'll be East Mississippi ball sideline in front of the ICC bench. And they're going to get it into Juhan. Juhan with 4 points, taking over the point guard job for most of the night. Drive inside, up and under move, trying to avoid the block by Miller. Comes up short on the layup and the rebound to the Lady Indians. Buford now trying to get out in transition. Nothing there. They leave her open, but quickly jump out on Buford before she can step into a three-pointer. Dunn with the basketball. Looking to work off a screen. That's a moving pick. Good call that time by the referee, as that's going to be a foul on Hoskins. Well, Hoskins just didn't quite get set properly to get that screen set. And a moving pick is the call. 6 fouls on ICC so far here in the second quarter. Only 1 on East Mississippi. 4:25 to go here until halftime. ICC hanging on to a 22-19 lead here in the first half. And we've got a foul away from the basketball. And this appears to be on East Mississippi, and that is going to be a foul whistle there on Juhan. Substitution coming into the contest. As that's going to be whistled on Juhan. Checking into the contest will be Morris in place of Juhan. That's Juhan's second foul. Second foul whistled on East Mississippi here in the quarter. 6 have been called on ICC. Lady Indians with it, trying to get it up the floor. Hoskins with it, drops it off to Dunn. Dunn wide open for 3, and she traveled. Good call that time as Dunn just shuffled her feet, didn't really know what she wanted to do with the basketball. And the turnover gives the ball back now to East Mississippi. The Lady Indians have not played well in the quarter, to say the least. But luckily for ICC, they've been able to manage to hold on to a 22-19 lead with 4:08 to play here until halftime. As we said, we'll recognize members of the tennis teams as well as softball teams at halftime, part of the Little Caesars halftime show. Wild jumpers up, no good. Rebound tipped around and taken away by Miller. So Lady Indians trying to finish this final 3:50 of the first half strong. Inside they go to Miller. Miller steps through, couldn't get the shot to fall. There is somebody sitting on top of that goal and just batting away all the Lady Indians shots. Layup, no good. Offensive rebound, no. And Miller gets strong for the rebound. And that's going to be a reach-in foul whistled here on number 24, Rogers. Don't think the official really wanted to call that foul. He blew the whistle, anticipating a jump ball. Was not a jump ball, so he ended up calling the foul on Rogers, and checking into the contest for Rogers now will be Hill. 2:32 to go here. Neither team doing anything to write home about here in the second quarter of play. 22-19 ICC with the lead, inside 3.5 to play in the second quarter. Skip pass over to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to go inside to Miller. Miller's running hook shot off the mark, no good. Rebound, tip. Still being fought for, and East Mississippi comes away with it. Nicely done that time by Hill. Just could not get to the basketball. Was able to block out well enough for one of her teammates to fight that one away. So East Mississippi with the basketball, coming up on 3 minutes of play here in the second quarter. ICC 22-19. So East Mississippi with the ball now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Work it over to Evans. Spot up three-pointer on its way. Back iron no good. And Miller with another rebound. Tanisha Miller. Call her Windex tonight because she's cleaning the boards. Got to be closing in on 8 rebounds so far here in the first half. Constance Dunn with the basketball. Works it over to Buford. Williams trying to drive baseline. Step back jumper on its way off the mark. No good. Rebound pulled down by Jenkins. Jenkins spins in the paint. Puts a shot up, and they're going to call a jump ball. Well, the official that was shielded by the play there called the jump ball. If anything, it was a good defensive play by East Mississippi on the blocked shot. Stoppage in action gives the jump ball back to East Mississippi on the possession arrow. So 22-19. ICC with the lead. Lady Indians have only scored 4 points in the quarter. 7 for East Mississippi. The EMCC looking to go on the drive. Nice screen, drives inside, and the layup no good. And a foul on ICC will send Morris to the free throw line. That foul was on number 15, Jenkins of ICC. That is her 5th foul. So ICC has been called for 7 fouls here in the quarter, only 3 against East Mississippi. As this will send Morris to the free throw line where she takes a couple of dribbles. Free throw is up and good. First points of the contest for Morris. Makes it a 22-20 score now. Juhan back in for East Mississippi. Evans will check out. Second free throw, that one off the mark, no good. And McClatchy, who checked in with the rebound. ICC with it. Jenkins looking to go on the drive. Nicely defended that time. Shot is up in and good by Dunn. Dunn buries the 3. That's her second 3 on the evening, and that's a big basket there. First time in a while the Lady Indians have been able to put one through, lead back to 5. Their largest lead of the night has been 6. Tough defense out of the Lady Indians. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 1:35 to go here until halftime. ICC leads it 25-20. And that's going to be a travel. Good defense that time by Erica Williams. Forced Juhan to pick up her dribble. And when she did, she took the bunny hop, if you will, just did not continue through with it. And the travel was the call. Turnover back to ICC. Lady Indians with the basketball. They lead 25-20. As this is going to be Buford dribble the ball across midcourt. ICC in their home gray, trimmed in red and blue. Red numerals trimmed in navy. Erica Williams with the basketball, wanting to work off a screen. Nothing there. Gives it back to Quay. McClatchy well beyond her range. Over to Dunn for three. Yes! Back-to-back jacks by Connie Dunn. She's got 11 points to lead all scorers in the contest. And ICC leads it 28-20. Well, Lady Indians, who could not get anything going, Constance Dunn hits her third three of the contest. She now with 11 points. UMCC with the basketball, looking to go to work. Swings it up top now to Lucky. Lucky surveying the defense. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Tough defense by Connie Dunn. And there's going to be a bumping foul whistle there on Dunn. So that foul is going to be whistled on Dunn. That's going to be her second. That is the Coach Gray working the official here on the sideline. ICC is, as we said, almost as if we're playing in scuba tonight. They've been called for 8 fouls in the quarter to only 3 for East Mississippi, as that free throw from Lucky is up in and good. She's made a living from the charity stripe tonight. She's got 7 points. 5 of those coming from the free throw line, as she's 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. Once again, as we said, that unique stance, almost a catcher-like stance. Spins it a couple times and shoots and misses that one. Only her second miss, team third miss on the evening. 28-21, ICC with the basketball and the lead. It's about a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lady Indians would like to hold on to this one as far as they can deep into the shot clock and see if they can't get some points to fall. 18 seconds to go here. Buford driving inside, shot is up, no good, and the rebound to East Mississippi. 5 seconds to go here. Spinning inside. Turnaround shot is up, no good. At the horn, and that'll do it. Your score at halftime, 28-21. ICC leads over East Mississippi. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this.
I could get the extra most bestest with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for $6. Or I could get a pizza with less toppings for more money.
Get the most cheese and most pepperoni for the nation's best price. Little Caesars large $6 extra most bestest.
Pizza.
Itawamba Community College presents the 22nd Annual Bluegrass and Gospel Concert benefiting the ICC Foundation on Saturday, March 3rd at the Davis Event Center in Fulton. This year's performers include the Isaacs, Rhonda Vincent and the Rage, Aaron Wilburn, Christy Miller, and Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. $20 general admission and $30 reserved seating can be purchased online at iccms.edu/concert. Doors open at 2, music starts at 4. For more information, visit iccms.edu or call 862-8039. That's the ICC Bluegrass and Gospel Concert on Saturday, March 3rd in Fulton. This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being presented by the ICC Alumni Association, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC BSU, Choice Pond with locations in Tupelo and Fulton, Buddy Long and the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Food Giant, the ICC Foundation, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, Little Caesars, Renaissance Bank, Sonic, and the ICC Wesley Foundation. Please direct your attention to the floor as we introduce members of the 2018 ICC men's and women's tennis teams.
Russell Applewhite, sophomore, and Mississippi. Edson Archie, sophomore, Bayville, and Brady Taylor, freshman, Lake, Mississippi. Blake Berry, freshman, Pontotoc, Mississippi.
David Shipper, sophomore, Magic. Leslie Wesley, sophomore, Houston, Mississippi. Roberto Morales, sophomore, New Orleans, Mississippi.
Michael Kratz, sophomore, New Orleans, Mississippi.
Claire Ferguson, freshman, Macon, Mississippi.
Lisbeth Jimenez, sophomore, Pontotoc, Mississippi.
Katie Meadows, sophomore, Brandon, Mississippi.
Madison Hamel, freshman, Corinth, Mississippi.
Carolyn Ferguson, freshman, Tupelo, Mississippi.
Georgia Claire Campbell, sophomore, Pontotoc, Mississippi.
Bailey Valentine, sophomore, Louisville, Mississippi.
The ICC tennis teams are coached by Michael Metz. The Indians and Hurricanes will open their seasons in Fulton on Friday, February 2nd at 11 a.m. against
Nice hold here. And now, please redirect your attention to the floor as we introduce members of the 2018 ICC softball team.
Joining next place, freshman infielder, Sunday, Mississippi. Olivia Myers, freshman pitcher, Grenada, Mississippi. Rachel Station, freshman infielder, Alma, Mississippi. Corey Childs, sophomore outfielder, Eastside, Mississippi. Haley Reed, sophomore infielder, Redstone, Mississippi. Madison Barnes, sophomore infielder, Montana, Mississippi. Hannah Lee, sophomore outfielder, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Samantha Conley, freshman infielder, Mandeville, Louisiana. William Moore, freshman outfielder, Fulton, Mississippi. Abigail Colvin, freshman pitcher, American, Mississippi. Meg Sullivan, sophomore outfielder, Springville, Alabama. Mackenzie Tibbs, freshman pitcher, Akron, Mississippi. Mackenzie Cotter, sophomore outfielder, Mill City, Alabama. Brittany Allen, sophomore outfielder, Mississippi. Hannah Springfield, sophomore pitcher, Maisie, Mississippi. Shelby Mason, sophomore infielder, Cleveland, Mississippi. Tracy Yates, sophomore catcher, Kansas City, Mississippi. Macy Cox, freshman utility player, Troy, Tennessee.
Managers for this year's softball team are Noah Bryant and Jessica Rogers. The Indians are coached by Andy Kirk, and he is assisted by Cammie Clark. Softball opening season will be open with a doubleheader against Douglas State starting at 2 p.m. on Thursday, February the 1st. Fans were invited to join the teams on the concourse where they'll be signing autographs, taking photos throughout the third quarter. Don't forget to tweet us your photos to @Let'sGoICC. Schedule posters are available in the signing area. Thank you for your support of ICC Athletics, and as always, roll try.
Now welcome to the floor, your ICC Palm Squad.
I could get the extra most bestest with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for $6. Or I could get a pizza with less toppings for more money.
Get the most cheese and most pepperoni for the nation's best price. Little Caesars large $6 extra most bestest.
Pizza, pizza. These little chickies and little doggies are small, but they're intense.
Well, yeah, small and intense like my niece Hannah.
And you take karate?
Show them how intense you are. Now finish him.
Try our little doggies and little chickies for only $1.49. This is how you Sonic.
No, cheeseburger and a free shake.
That's my kind of deal, because I also am both hot and cool.
Okay. How are you hot? Okay.
Get a free small classic shake with a cheeseburger or a foot-long coney. This is how you Sonic.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Little Caesars halftime report. Your score here at halftime: ICC Lady Indians lead it 28-21. Take a look at some first half stats being presented by Sonic. Chuhan with 4 points in the first half. You had 1 for Morris, 7 for Lucky, and then 9 points for Rogers to lead the way for EMCC. For ICC, it was 2 points for Polk, 4 for Miller, 11 for Dunn to lead the way for ICC, 9 for Buford. You also had Hoskins with 2 points to round out the scoring there for Lady Indians in the first half. 28-21, ICC with the lead. Let's take a break and be back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
The new extra most bestest pizza from Little Caesars is topped with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for the nation's best price. And now for a secret message.
Surrender to the toppings.
Incredible! Extra most bestest, the most cheese and most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza.
At Food Giant, serving you is our #1 priority. We offer the freshest produce, highest quality meats, tasty baked goods, and the best meats and cheeses in our deli department. At Food Giant, you'll always find a staff member eager to help you find exactly what you need. Freshness, variety, value. Shop Food Giant today with several locations in North Mississippi.
I'm Madison Harris, and you're watching Let'sGoICCTV.com.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. We're just moments away from the start of the second half here between ICC and East Mississippi. You saw there at halftime the recognition of the tennis and softball teams. They're up on the concourse now signing autographs. They'll start the season. ICC softball scheduled to start for February the 1st. And then, of course, tennis scheduled to start the February the 2nd. Both those games here in Fulton. You can visit Let'sGoICC.com for more information on ICC softball and tennis teams. Lady Indians with the basketball to start the second half. Nearly taken away by East Mississippi. Buford's shot is up and she's fouled. Just a doomed possession from the get-go. Bailed out that time on the foul. And that's going to be a foul whistle there on Lucky. And that is going to be her second foul. Team first foul here in the second half. So this will put Buford on the line. Buford had 9 points in the first half for ICC. Her first free throw on its way, rattles in good. 10 points now for the freshman out of Abbeville. She's out of Lafayette High School. Won a state championship there in Lafayette. Right foot in front of the left, 3 dribbles, a pause. Free throw on its way, nothing but the bottom of the net now. 11 points for Buford. Lead is 9, 30-21. ICC with the lead over East Mississippi. East Mississippi in black, ICC in their home gray. Want to say thank you for those tuning in here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. If you're watching, hit us up. Let us know you're watching on Twitter. Cal Brown running Twitter for us. As always, for our home events, you've got Austin Blansett up top running the camera for Let'sGoICCTV.com. Raphael Henry shooting highlights for WTVA and WCBI. Lee Adams taking photos of tonight's games. You can order those photos on ICCimages.com. Foul on the entry pass on the floor. This is going to be against East Mississippi, and that's going to be the third foul, back-to-back fouls whistled on Lucky, and that's going to be her third foul. She'll check out the contest. Checking in for the first time tonight is going to be Brianna Green. So Green will check in. Buford nearly throws that one away. Dunn gets the basketball now, drops it off to Lauren Fitch. Let's reset your lineup on the floor here for ICC. Number 4, Lauren Fitch. Number 5, Kayla Wilson. 22, Markeisha Hoskins. 12, Constance Dunn. and number 14, Shania Buford. Wilson up and under move. Shot is good. Wilson, very patient, good to get the shot to fall. That's her first points of the contest. Makes it 32-21. Largest lead of the night for the Lady Indians by far, now at 11. East Mississippi with the basketball. Lady Indians in a man-to-man defense, looking to go on the drive. Shot is up, bouncing, no good, and the rebound to Wilson. Good defense that time by Lauren Fitch to force the awkward shot. Lady Indians with the basketball now. Fitch over on the right wing, looking to go on the drive, nothing there. Drops it off to Constance Dunn. Dunn, skip over to Buford. Buford driving inside, nothing there. Out to Fitch for three, yes. Lauren Fitch, not known for her three-point shooting, come up with some big three-pointers against Northeast and knocks down her first basket of the night. Three-pointer from the corner, looking like Keith Carter back at his Ole Miss days. East Mississippi with the basketball. They turn it over. Constance Dunn with it now. 2-on-2 break. Dunn going in. Her shot blocked, but there's a foul. Got her with the body, did number 14, Brianna Page. That's going to be her first foul. It's been all ICC to start the second half here. They've raced out to a 35-21 lead here over East Mississippi. This is going to be Connie Dunn at the line. Takes a couple of spins and a dribble. Free throw, short iron, no good. Barely catching the front of the iron that time was Constance Dunn. Looked like she kind of rushed her free throw that time. Dunn with 11 points, looking for her 12th point here. Free throw on its way, adjusted nicely, nothing but the bottom of the net that time for Constance Dunn. She now has 12, the lead to 15 with 7:48 and counting here in the third quarter. ICC 36-21 over East Mississippi. EMCC with the basketball now. Works it inside. Nice move in the paint. Layup is up and good. Smart play that time by Buford not to commit the foul as Rogers with the easy basket. She now has 11 points and she leads the Lady Lions in scoring this evening. Buford with the basketball. Dribbles in. Takes a long two. That one bouncing. Bouncing. No. Rebound ripped down that time nicely by Rogers. So here comes East Mississippi trying to go on a little bit of a run here to cut back into this double-digit lead. 7:15 to go in the third quarter. ICC with a 36-23 lead here over East Mississippi. East being very patient, but then taken away by Lauren Fitch. Fitch trying to drive in. Layup is good for Lauren Fitch. Fitch that time read the pass nicely, was able to get the layup to go. She's got 5 points. All 5 points coming here in the second half. 38-23 is the score. East Mississippi with the basketball. Juhan driving inside. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of East Mississippi. Layup, count the basket and the foul. Nicely done that time by Emily Evans, getting her first basket of the night. Stuck around, went in, drew a hard contact, was able to finish the shot. And a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here for Evans. Substitution getting set to come into the game here after that foul whistled on number 22. That's Hoskins. Erica Williams checking in. Checking out will be Wilson for ICC. Well, a good crowd of fans enjoying the autograph session up top tonight. Something new here. We're trying to recognize the spring sports as that free throw is up, no good, and off the mark for Emily Evans. We'll recognize the golf and baseball teams in halftime of the men's game. That game coming your way here at the conclusion of this one on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the red channel. Lauren Fitch with the basketball, working with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Buford, who's going to reset the offense. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Buford surveying the defense, looking like she's wanting to work one-on-one. Drives inside, step back jumper on its way. Short, no good. Rebound being fought for, and Lauren Fitch comes away with it. A rare offensive rebound this evening for ICC. Lauren Fitch's jumper is up, no good, and the rebound, loose ball foul on ICC. That foul whistle on number 12. Constance Dunn, and that's going to be her third foul. Dunn picks up her third foul. And she will stay in the contest as Jalea Polk will come in for Lauren Fitch. So East Mississippi with the basketball. They trail 38-25, 5:59 to go here in the third quarter of play. We want to thank you watching here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. And just in case there's some East Mississippi fans watching, we want to welcome you. Hit us up on Twitter. Let us know if you're watching at Let'sGoICC on Twitter. So if you hit us up, Cal Brown will let me know. We'll try to give you a shout out here on the broadcast. I know our buddy Buddy Wayne watching back in the dorm there as that shot is up, no good, out of bounds. Last touch by East Mississippi, like it was partially blocked. Buddy Wayne, our faithful watcher here on Let's Go ICC TV. Substitution into the game here is going to be Wilson. Checking out will be done. So Hoskins with the basketball. Drops it off to Jalea Polk. She's out of Tupelo High School. Polk wanting to work one-on-one on the wing. Now drives inside. Dishes it off inside to Wilson. Inside they go to Hoskins. Hoskins turns around the paint and she's fouled. Nice post move that time by Hoskins. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2 as that foul was on number 24, Kayla Rogers, and that'll be her 3rd foul. So there should be a substitution coming in here after this first free throw. As this is Hoskins' first free throw is off the mark to the right, no good. Substitution in for East Mississippi is number 32, Sydney Hill, excuse me. Waiting the second free throw here out of Hoskins. Missed the first one to the right. Second one, the iron unkind as it just bounces around and would not go to its home. 38-25. ICC with the lead. East Mississippi with the basketball. This is Juhan with it now. Drops it off to number 13, Green. Green directing traffic. She's being hawked by Jalea Polk. Trying to go inside, nothing there. Great defense out of ICC. 10 seconds to go here. Jumper on its way, back iron, no good, and the rebound to Polk. Dee Stegall, former SGA president, coming back for alumni night. Buford, yes! 3-pointer by Shania Buford. She's got 14 points. She's leading the way for ICC. Makes it a 41-25 contest. Lady Indians quietly pulling away in this one. East Mississippi with the basketball. Looking to go to work on the offensive end. Nearly turns it over. Went for the steal. Now East Mississippi driving inside. Nicely done that time by Morris. Morris picks up her 3rd point. Good job by Morris. Come back, find the basketball, and finish. ICC with it now. Works it out to Erica Williams. Left open on the wing for 3. Didn't want it. Is going to back it back out now. ICC wanting to work some clock. With 4:08 to play here in the 3rd quarter. ICC leading 41-27. Around the perimeter they go. Polk with the basketball. Inside they go to Wilson. Wanting to drive inside. Had it slapped away. Got it back out to Polk. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Polk goes inside. She was bumped on her shot. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back. And a foul. That foul whistle on 4. That's going to be Morris. And that is going to be her 2nd foul. Got Asia Partlow, a former Lady Indian, watching here on Let's Go ICCTV.com. That free throw is no good for Wilson. Her first miss from the free throw line this evening, actually her first attempt. So hello to Asia. I think she's playing down at Dillard. Always great to hear from former ICC family members as that second free throw is up and in good for Wilson. She now has 3 points. 42-27 is your score. 3:45 to play here in the 3rd quarter. ICC with the lead over East Mississippi. This is a crucial game between East Mississippi and ICC when it comes to division play. East Mississippi 3-1 in the division. ICC at 2-2 with losses to Northeast and Holmes. Wild shot put up, and it's going to be a foul on the Lady Indians. That foul was on number 13. That's going to be Williams, and that's going to be her 3rd foul. And this will send Morris to the free throw line. Morris taking her time. 3 dribbles and sticks it home. Morris now with 4 points in the contest. She's 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Lauren Fitch will check into the contest. Checking out will be Erica Williams. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07, as well as lunch on Wednesdays. Second free throw good. Got them both that time. 5 points now for Morris. Makes it a 42-29 contest. Polk with the basketball. Lane opened up for it. Kicks it out to Buford for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound ripped down by Juhan. So Here comes East Mississippi trying to go on a run here to close the third quarter. Up and under, and she's fouled. Nice job attacking the basket on the last few trips down here by East Mississippi. And that's going to be a foul on Buford, and that will be her second. So this will be Juhan at the line. She's got 4 points. Looking for her first points of the second half. That free throw, the iron unkind, as it just skips off the rim. Second free throw on his way, and it's good. 5 points now for Juhan. Makes it a 42-30 contest. 3:05 to go here. ICC with the basketball in the lead. Ooh, Buford got away with the push-off. Buford driving baseline. Her jumper is up. No good. The iron unkind. Should have used the backboard that time. Now here comes Juhan wanting to push on the other end. Looking to go coast to coast. Wild shot is up. No good. And Miller with the rebound. All of a sudden, business picking up as both these teams trying to get out and run. Nicely done that time by East Mississippi, getting back in transition defense. Lady Indians will reset the offense. 18 seconds on the shot clock. 2:38 to go here in the third quarter. Lady Indians lead at 42-30. Miller with the basketball, working around the perimeter, looking to go inside. Nothing there. Fitch now drives inside. Runner in the paint. Good. The iron kind for Lauren Fitch. Fitch gets the jumper to fall. She's got 7 points, all 7 points coming here in the third quarter. 14 is the lead for ICC. 2:10 to play here in the third quarter. Dangerous pass nearly taken away by Polk, and Polk's momentum just carries her into the player that time and commits the foul, and I believe that will be her third. And that's going to be the team fifth foul, and yes, that is going to be the third foul on Polk. And so this will send East Mississippi to the free throw line. This will be Morris to the line. She's got 5 points. She's 3 of 4 from the free throw line this evening. So it takes a couple of dribbles and just fires it up, and the iron did not want anything of that one. Substitutions into the contest here for both teams. Checking into the contest for the Indians is McCollins. And checking in for East Mississippi was number 10, Emily Evans. Free throw is good. Got the tail end of that two-shot opportunity. Did Morris. She's got 6. 44-31 is your score, and even 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lady Indians with the basketball. Pull-up jumper off the mark, no good. And the rebound to East Mississippi. East Mississippi doing a much better job limiting the Lady Indians to one and done on their offensive opportunities. And what a basket. That's number 10 with the running layup for East Mississippi. Evans, who just checked into the contest. She picks up her 4th point, and now the lead, it was once double digits, is down to 11. Thought I had got it down to 9 real quick, but apparently I'm not that good at math. 44-33, ICC leading the contest. 1:25 to go here in the third quarter. Buford with the basketball. Now works it over in the right wing to Fitch. Up top to Miller. 5 seconds on the shot clock. McCollins driving inside. Her floater's up, no good. Miller with the rebound. Put back is good. Nicely done that time by Tanisha Miller. She's got 6 points in the contest. Pushes the lead out to 46-33, coming up on a minute to play here in the third quarter. East Mississippi with the basketball, looking to go to work. Good defense by the Lady Indians. We've got a foul underneath, and this one's going to be on Buford. Wow. Could have easily been called that time on Emily Evans. Evans spun Buford around on the play, and they're going to call Buford with the retaliation. So the official missed the grab and pull by Evans that time, or excuse me. And they called the foul on Buford, and that's going to be her third. Guilty conscience free throw is no good. Buford will check out of the contest. Checking in will be number 15, Jenkins for ICC. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. Second free throw, that one up in and good for Evans. She now has 5 points, all 5 points coming here in the third quarter of play. Evans with the basketball, drives inside. She is hammered, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul whistle on number 32, Hill. And that's going to be Hill's first foul. Each team in the bonus here in the third quarter. This is Evans. Free throw, hits the front of the rim and finds its way through. Excuse me, that's not Evans, that's Jenkins.
Jenkins on the line for the Lady Indians.
And looks like she got them both that time. Did Zaria Jenkins. So she's got 2 points. ICC leads it by 14, coming up on 35 seconds to play here in the third quarter. East Mississippi with the basketball. Wanting to go on the drive. Inside it goes. Shot is up and count the basket. That is going to be Evans, who has just taken over for East Mississippi here in the third quarter. She scored 7 points, all 7 of those coming here on the third quarter. As that foul whistled on number 5 of the Lady Indians, that's going to be Wilson, and that's going to be her second. Free throw is good. Got the three-point play the old-fashioned way that time. Did Evans. Makes it a 48-37 lead in favor of ICC. Collins with the basketball. Works it over. Zaria Evans with the basketball. Dribbles inside, now works it back out to Fitch, who's going to bring it back out. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter. ICC with a 48-37 lead. Fitch throws the runner up, no good, and a pushing foul is going to be whistled here on Morris, and that should be her third.
Foul number 4.
So that will send Lauren Fitch to the free throw line, and yes, that was the third foul whistled on Morris. So Fitch to the charity stripe. She's got 7 points, all 7 coming here in the third quarter. That free throw, no good. Fitch looked like just kind of fired that one a little too soon from the hip. So a chance to get this tail end of this free throw opportunity here. Second free throw, that one good. Much better Arch on the free throw that time. She's got 8 points. Lead is to 12. Throws it up from half court. The shot is up and no good. And that will do it for the third quarter of play. ICC 49, EMCC 37. We're going to take a break and hear a word from Sonic and be back with the fourth quarter of play here from Fulton right after this.
These little chickies and little doggies are small, but they're intense.
Well, yeah, small and intense like my niece Hannah.
And you take karate?
Show them how intense you are. Now finish him.
Try our little doggies and little chickies for only $1.49. This is how you Sonic.
No, a cheeseburger and a free shake.
It's my kind of deal, because I also am both hot and cool.
Okay. How are you hot? Okay.
Get a free small classic shake with a cheeseburger or a foot-long coney. This is how you Sonic.
Itawamba Community College presents the 22nd Annual Bluegrass and Gospel Concert benefiting the ICC Foundation on Saturday, March 3rd at the Davis Event Center in Fulton. This year's performers include the Isaacs, Rhonda Vincent and the Rage, Aaron Wilburn, Christy Miller, and Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. $20 general admission and $30 reserved seating can be purchased online at iccms.edu/concert. Doors open at 2, music starts at 4. For more information, visit iccms.edu or call 862-8039. That's the ICC Bluegrass and Gospel Concert on Saturday, March 3rd in Fulton. And welcome back to action. We get set to start the fourth quarter of play. ICC leads at 49-37 here over East Mississippi. Lady Indians built that lead to double digits. East Mississippi was able to cut it down to 11 a couple of times, but just could not quite get it inside that double-digit lead here. East Mississippi will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. They trail 49-37. East with the basketball. They're in their road black, trimmed in red and white. ICC in their home gray, trimmed in red and blue. Good defense by the Lady Indians. Looks like they've switched to a 1-2-2 zone here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kick it out. Thought about the three. Traffic clears. Three-pointer on its way. Good. Big basket there to start the quarter as Morris gets her 9th point, first three-pointer of the game. It's a 9-point lead here for ICC. So East Mississippi finally getting it inside double digits here to start the fourth quarter. 9:15 to play here. ICC with a 49-40 lead here. They've got the basketball. McCollins with it. Works it over to Jenkins. Over to Miller. Miller picks up a dribble, in trouble, drops it off to Wilson. Wilson, ball fake, puts the jumper up, bouncing around, no good. Rebound tipped around, and East Mississippi with the rebound. So East gets the basket and a stop, just what they wanted to do here to start the quarter, and there's a turnover, travel on the call that time as Emily Evans just got a little bit too quick of a start on that drive to the basket. Substitution coming into the game here for ICC is going to be Connie Dunn. Checking out will be number 21, McCollins. That substitution being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. John Herron and Company. Proud to sponsor ICC Athletics out there in Chickasaw County. bankofokolona.com for more information. So ICC being patient on the offensive end, wanting to work some clock, but they do still want to stay active and try to see if they can put some points on the board. Miller, turnaround shot, bouncing, no good. Lady Indians ice cold to finish the third quarter and to start so far here in the fourth quarter. And the ball turned over, and ICC gets the loose ball. That's Lauren Fitch with it now, looking to drive inside. Her shot is up, and good. Lauren Fitch, 10 points, all 10 of those points here in the second half. Lady Indians push the lead back to 11. And a hand check foul. Hey, that foul whistle on Dunn is going to be her fourth foul. So Lauren with a touch foul. ICC kind of getting the business tonight here in Fulton. 11 is the lead, 51-40. 8 minutes to play here. The officials, as Steve Diffie likes to say, consistently inconsistent tonight on how they've called this game. And there's another foul whistle on the Lady Indians. That one, that a little bit more so of a foul than that last one, as that's going to be a foul on Jenkins. So 2 quick fouls whistled here on the Lady Indians. That's the second foul on Jenkins. Second team foul here in the fourth quarter on ICC with 7:49 and counting to play. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. And the rebound to Kaylin Wilson. Lady Indians need a basket this trip down to get a little bit more of a breathing room, as momentum kind of teetering back and forth has been more so in favor of East Mississippi to start the fourth quarter of play here. Lauren Fitch with the basketball, wanting to work off a screen for Miller. Kicks it out. Wilson eyes, tries, can't buy the three. Rebound tipped out, and the Lady Indians get it. Miller steps into a long two. Back iron, no good. Rebound ripped down that time by Rogers. Lady Indians quickly put the shot back up. Juhan goes inside. Her shot is up. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. Scramble for it. East Mississippi gets it. Layup is up in and good. Nicely done that time by Rogers to fight the ball free. She gets her 13th point of the contest, as she just outwheeled the Lady Indians for the rebound that time. Lead back to 9. That foul whistle there on number 10. That's going to be Evans, and that's going to be her second foul. Team first foul of the fourth quarter. And even 7 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. ICC 51, East Mississippi 42. This one still in doubt here, as ICC trying to hold on to find a way to pick up the win and stay in the chase for that North Division crown here this season. Wilson with the basketball, driving inside. Reverse layup, shot blocked. Nicely done that time, and that's going to be East Mississippi basketball. Good job. Good job that time. Wilson couldn't get to the basketball, slapped it off the defender, and it will stay with the Lady Indians. 6:47 to go here in the fourth quarter, 51-42. ICC with the lead and the basketball. Wilson trying to work off a screen, looking to drive inside, nothing there. Nicely defended that time by East Mississippi, forcing the Lady Indians to reset. Inside they go, Jenkins. Jenkins outside to Fitch. Fitch wants the three. That one off the mark, no good, and the rebound by East Mississippi. Not the shot the Lady Indians were looking for that time. And now East Mississippi trying to turn it into points on the other end. Ball fake, driving inside. Scoop shot, no. Rebound to the Lady Indians. Jenkins gets the rebound. Coach Gray asking the Lady Indians to slow things down a little bit. Heat a little bit of this clock here. Coming up on 6 minutes to play in the contest. ICC with the 51-42 lead over East Mississippi. We do want to thank those watching here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. We'll be back in action on Monday as ICC travels to Northwest. Right here, you can watch it on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Shot was blocked. ICC falls asleep defensively, and a weak foul and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way, as that foul, I believe, is going to be whistled on number 13 for ICC. That's going to be Erica Williams. And the basket was good for number 14. That's going to be Brianna Page. Brianna Page's first points of the contest makes it a 51-44 contest, 5:50 to play. Timeout taken by ICC. Full timeout. We'll take it with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being presented by the ICC Alumni Association, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC BSU, Choice Pond with locations in Tupelo and Fulton, Buddy Long and the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Food Giant, the ICC Foundation, your Etowah County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, Little Caesars, Renaissance Bank, Sonic, and the ICC Wesley Foundation.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill. Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seed.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? But turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with the Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
And welcome back to action as we reset out of the timeout. ICC clinging to a 51-44 lead with 5:50 to play here in the fourth quarter, but Lady Mo starting to shift the way of the red and black of East Mississippi. Chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way coming up here for Brianna Page. That last basket was her first points of the contest. Awaiting the free throw here from Page. Free throw is up, short, no good, and the rebound to Hoskins. So Lady Indians need a good possession this trip down the floor. Shania Buford and Hoskins both checked in during that last timeout. Fitch with the basketball. Works it over now up top. This is going to be Wilson with it, looking to go to work. Tough man-to-man defense out of East Mississippi. Buford with the basketball now. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Inside 5.5 to play. Picked it up now, 4 seconds. Fitch going to have to do something. Kicks it out in the corner to Wilson. Wilson gets the shot up just before, but an air ball, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Credit some great defense that time by East Mississippi to force the shot clock violation, and the turnover gives the ball back to East Mississippi. 51-44, East slowly but surely clawing their way back into the contest. Driving inside, layup is too hard, no good. Big time break there for the Indians as nobody got back defensively. Inside they go, running shot is up, too hard, rebound slapped around, saved but out of bounds, and it will stay with ICC. 4:57 to play here in the fourth quarter. ICC nursing a 51-44 lead. A big-time division matchup here between ICC and East Mississippi. Buford with the basketball after the player from East Mississippi took a spill into Coach Gray. Good help that time by Constance Dunn and Robin Porter to keep her on her feet. Fitch with the basketball, working with 15 seconds now on the shot clock, driving inside, her shot blocked. A lot of contact, but good no foul call that time by the referees as that was a clean block. Out of bounds, it will stay with ICC with 12 seconds on the shot clock. 4:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. Jenkins gets the basketball up top now to Fitch. Fitch kicks it out to Buford. Buford thought about the three, nothing there, now drives inside, running shot is up, and count the basket for Buford. Nicely done that time by Buford. She collects her 16th point of the contest, and it's a big one for ICC. And now East Mississippi with the basketball. 4:15 to play. Lady Indians 53, East Mississippi 44. East just a game of catch between the guards. Thought about the three, nothing there. Now wants to dribble it back out. Tough defense out of Lady Indians. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Into the corner they go. Ball fake. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Around the perimeter they go. Three-pointer on its way. Back iron no good. And the rebound long to East Mississippi. Spinning shot is up in and good. ICC just stood around and watched East Mississippi grab the rebound. And Kayla Rogers gets her 15th point of the contest. 53-46. ICC with the lead in the basketball with 3:45 to play. Hoskins spins, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound to Jenkins, gets it, puts it up, no good. And the rebound to East Mississippi. So here comes East Mississippi, pushing it ahead. Baseline drive, shot is up, and a block. Wanted to call it he called it a charge. Wanted to call it a block that time, but he changes his mind and calls it a charge. And that is going to be the third foul whistled there on Evans. That was a borderline call that really and honestly could have went either way. And we're going to have a substitution coming in here for ICC. Hoskins out. Checking in will be Erica Williams. 3:24 to play here. 53-46. ICC with the lead. East Mississippi in a full court press. And ICC trying to take the timeout. The officials didn't give it to him. Shot is up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by East Mississippi. Coach Gray begging for the timeout. The referee would not give it to her, and he was standing right there next to her. So the inbounds, and ICC will get it. Erica Williams with it now. Will dribble it into the front court. East Mississippi still plenty of time to play in this one. 3:12 to play. ICC leading this one 53-46. Williams with the basketball. Drops it off to Kaylin Wilson, who dribbles inside. Her shot is up and good. Nicely done that time by Wilson. Her 5th point of the night. Pushes the lead out to 55-46. Back to 9. East Mississippi was able to get it inside double digits early here in the 4th quarter, but ICC was able to answer. Driving inside, runner is up, bouncing, no. Offensive rebound, put back was blocked. Oh my goodness. A clean block that time by Miller. That was just an anticipation whistle that time by the referee. So waiting the free throws here. As we said, East Mississippi getting the benefit of some of the calls tonight at some crucial times as that free throw is up and good by Rogers. Now credit Rogers though, she was able to get underneath and get that offensive rebound. The shot was cleanly blocked. The official just blew the whistle out of anticipation, and the first free throw was good. Waiting the second free throw here. It's on its way in, that one true. 17 points now for Rogers. She leads all scorers for East Mississippi. Makes it a 55-48 contest, and a foul whistled here on East Mississippi. That foul's going to be whistled on number 4, Morris. I've got that as Morris's 4th foul. Team 3rd foul. ICC whistle for 4 fouls so far here in the 4th quarter. Inbounds quickly to Lauren Fitch. Going to dribble the ball into the front court. 2.5 minutes to play here in the contest. ICC 55, East Mississippi 48, and there's going to be a blocking foul. Whistle number 4, and that's the case. That should be her 5th foul on the night. Morris will check out with her 5th foul with 2:29 to play. I think East Mississippi was trying to get a substitution into the game for her, just could not quite get it in soon enough. Each foul, or the next foul for each team, will result in free throws for the remainder of this contest. ICC with the basketball. Inside they go to Miller. Miller wanting to go to work, up and under. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped out and controlled by Wilson. Into the corner to Buford. Buford drives it inside, tried to get a little fancy with the pass, nothing there. Wilson gets it back, and ICC is going to try to back it back out. Nope. That's going to be a jumper on its way, no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touch by ICC. Coach Gray was begging for the Lady Indians to reset the offense to try to work some clock here, but instead they just kept firing it up. 55-48, ICC with the lead. East Mississippi with the basketball. 2 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Driving inside, scoop shot, no good. Rebound ripped away that time by Kaylin Wilson. Nicely done by Wilson, getting strong and ripping that one away. ICC with the basketball. 1:45 to play here. Nearly turned it over. Fitch drives inside. Scooping layup is good. Lauren Fitch gets the basket, and it's a big one, as she gets to her 12th point of the night. East Mississippi quickly down the other end of the floor. Kick it out. Spot up three-pointer from the corner. Yes. Big basket knocked down there for East Mississippi. Makes it a 6-point contest, as that was Juhan getting her 8th point of the night. Timeout taken on the floor. We're going to take it with it. It's going to be a full timeout. You can learn how to order your tickets to the ICC Bluegrass concert and more right after this.
Itawamba Community College presents the 22nd Annual Bluegrass and Gospel Concert benefiting the ICC Foundation on Saturday, March 3rd at the Davis Event Center in Fulton. This year's performers include the Isaacs, Rhonda Vincent and the Rage, Aaron Wilburn, Christy Miller, and Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. $20 general admission and $30 reserved seating can be purchased online at iccms.edu/concert. Doors open at 2, music starts at 4. For more information, visit iccms.edu or call 862-8039. That's the ICC Bluegrass and Gospel Concert on Saturday, March 3rd in Fulton. This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being presented by the ICC Alumni Association, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC BSU, Choice Pond with locations in Tupelo and Fulton, Buddy Long and the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Food Giant, the ICC Foundation, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, Little Caesars, Renaissance Bank, Sonic, and the ICC Wesley Foundation.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. East Mississippi slowly but surely climbing their way back into this one. They trail 57-51, 1:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. ICC in their home gray uniforms trimmed in red and blue. East Mississippi in their road black trimmed in red and white. East coming out in a press. See if they're going to try to foul here, and they do not. ICC with the basketball now. They back it back out to Lauren Fitch. Lady Indians want to be patient, but they need to come away with some points. Cannot come up on some empty trips down the floor here. Wilson with the basketball. Works it over to Williams. Williams back up top. They go to Fitch. Switches it over to Buford. Buford, ball fakes. Running shot is up, and count the basket for Buford. No, they're going to wave it off. Oh, my goodness. A charging foul whistle there on Buford is her fourth. As we said, the calls have just not went the way of the Lady Indians down the stretch here. But an offensive foul, no free throws for East Mississippi. Inside a minute to play, ICC 57, East Mississippi 51. Driving inside, shot blocked. Wow, ICC got away with one there, as that was a foul, but no call. Maybe a makeup call on that other end of the floor. But then that time, the ball's loose on the floor, still loose, and East Mississippi gets in and takes the timeout. Well, heads up play defensively by East Mississippi, just coming in there and poking that one away with no eyes in the back of her head that time. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. We do want to remind you, coming up on February the 6th is the ICC Most Beautiful Pageant. Don't forget to get your tickets for the ICC Most Beautiful Pageant. As we said, this year's pageant will be Tuesday, February the 6th at 7 p.m. Tickets are only $6, but they're extremely limited, and seating will fill up fast. Order your tickets online at iccms.edu/tickets. That's iccms.edu/tickets. Now, if tickets are sold out when you place your order, you can call the Community Relations Office and get your name on a waiting list in the event that some tickets will become available. That number is 862-8039. That's 862-8039. That's the ICC Most Beautiful Pageant on Tuesday, February the 6th at 7 p.m. Tickets available for $6 at iccms.edu/tickets. Now, if you can't make it this way, the Most Beautiful Pageant will be available here on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the red channel. 44 seconds to play. East Mississippi forces a turnover, gets the ball back out of the timeout. ICC clinging to a 57-51 advantage. East with the basketball. Looking to go inside with it. And there's a travel. Wow, no call. Shot blocked, though, by Miller. Well, the basketball gods kind of even things out there. Ball didn't lie on that one. Lauren Fitch trying to get away from the defenders. Does so. Drops it off to Shania Buford, who's going to hold on to the basketball. East Mississippi electing just to play this one out, possibly not foul here. About 4 seconds difference in the game clock and the shot clock. And finally they do foul, but that was after about 20 seconds runs off the clock. And that's going to send Shania Buford to the free throw line. Buford had 16 points. We're awaiting the free throws here from the freshman out of Lafayette High School. Need at least one of these. And can't get the first one. Granted, it is a two-possession game. Like to force it to a three-possession game with 15.9 seconds, of course, with the timeouts available and advancing the ball to midcourt. Kind of big here in women's basketball. Second free throw. And that one no good. A pair of big misses, and East Mississippi is going to burn that timeout and advance the ball to midcourt. We're going to take the timeout with them. 15.2 seconds to play here. And it is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Itawamba Community College presents the 22nd Annual Bluegrass and Gospel Concert benefiting the ICC Foundation on Saturday, March 3rd at the Davis Event Center in Fulton. This year's performers include the Isaacs, Rhonda Vincent and the Rage, Aaron Wilburn, Christy Miller, and Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. $20 general admission and $30 reserved seating can be purchased online at iccms.edu/concert. Doors open at 2, music starts at 4. For more information, visit iccms.edu or call 862-8039. That's the ICC Bluegrass and Gospel Concert on Saturday, March 3rd in Fulton.
And welcome back to action as we reset out of the timeout. 57-51, ICC with the lead. 15.2 seconds to play here. East Mississippi scrapping their way back into this one, but ICC trying to hold on and find a way to win it. here in the first game of the doubleheader tonight. East Mississippi will have the ball in front of their bench on the sideline. Get it into Juhan. Juhan. Travel. Wow. Forces up the three and got it. Wow, what a three-point basket by Juhan and a quick timeout taken by East Mississippi. She got away with steps. As a timeout taken there, Wes, what we said, this one far from over. As she slid her pivot foot that time, Coach Gray coming out to discuss this one with the referee. And the referee kind of just shaking his head that time. Boy, that was a big missed call on the travel. Allowed the three-point shot to fall from Juhan. She's got 11 points. Man, tough, tough, tough. As we said, Lady Indians feeling like we're playing in scuba tonight. As the calls have just at crucial times of the ball game all night have went the way of East Mississippi. And the official, you know, when you're having to explain yourself to your teammates or your comrades on the floor, yeah, you missed the call there. So a break there for East Mississippi, 57-54, 9.4 seconds to play. Now you look back and those free throws are huge. So it looks like the Lady Indians are going to take a timeout to advance the ball with 9.4 seconds to play here. 57-54 is your score here. East Mississippi catching a big-time break on that last possession. And ICC is going to take the timeout to advance the basketball to midcourt. We're going to take the timeout with them. Hear a word from our sponsors. And we'll be back with more. ICC leading at 57-54. Don't go anywhere, folks. This one far from over with 9.4 to play.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being presented by the ICC Alumni Association, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC BSU, Choice Pond with locations in Tupelo and Fulton, Buddy Long and the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Food Giant, the ICC Foundation, your Etowah County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, Little Caesars, Renaissance Bank, Sonic, and the ICC Wesley Foundation.
And welcome back to action as we reset out of the timeout. 57-54, ICC with the lead with 9.4 seconds to play. So Shania Buford to inbounds in front of the ICC Alumni Association broadcast booth here with 9.4 to play. And they get it to Wilson, and Wilson is pushed down. How in the world did they not call that foul? The officials are going to talk this one over. My mind is blown right now, ladies and gentlemen. How the officials did not call a foul on that inbounds. They didn't call on the walk, and then they don't call the push. And then they're going to call the foul on ICC. This one official right here is just taking the game over on his own here. My goodness. This is beyond the point of ridiculous right now. So East Mississippi to the free throw line. That free throw is good. That's Lucky with the free throw. She's got 8. It's a 2-point contest. Second free throw is no good. Rebound ripped down by East Mississippi. Shot was blocked. Buford has the rebound, and a reach-in foul finally called against East Mississippi. So with 3.7 seconds to play, ICC needs these free throws. That was a big miss by Lucky, but the offensive rebound, a big block shot by ICC on the other end. And so this will be Shania Buford at the free throw line. She's got 16 points coming off a pair of misses from the charity stripe. First free throw, big one, is good. 17 points. Makes it a three-point contest. Need this one here. And she got it. Big free throw knocked down there by Shania Buford. With 3.7 seconds left on the clock, 59-54. ICC with a 4-point lead, a 30-second timeout on the floor. Wow, what a crazy finish to this ball game. The officials have just, I don't know, folks. I shouldn't say officials, that's unfair. This one official, the guy with his back turned to the camera right now, has just went brain dead. We saw a push right here on Kayla Wilson. The ball went out of bounds, and they gave the ball back to East Mississippi. No foul was called whatsoever. So, just like players have off nights, so do the official. So maybe that one guy across the way will have a better game the next time he puts on the stripes, because he has had a horrible game tonight. So 3.7 to play here. East Mississippi takes the timeout to advance the ball to midcourt. 3.7 seconds to play here in the contest. ICC with a 4-point lead. Truhan Wissett hoists up to three. No good. Rebound to ICC, and that'll do it. Lady Indians survive. And they pick up the 59-55 win here in the contest. ICC wins it, as we're going to take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being presented by the ICC Alumni Association, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC BSU, Choice Pond with locations in Tupelo and Fulton, Buddy Long and the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Food Giant, the ICC Foundation, your Etowah County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, Little Caesars, Renaissance Bank, Sonic, and the ICC Wesley Foundation.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. The Lady Indians survive 59-55 after a wild and, well, just not a good finish on the part of one of the Lady Indians and one official that just refused to call anything in the way of ICC. Lady Indians survive almost what felt like a game in Scuba here in the first game of the night. They win 59-55. Let's take a look at some Sonic stats, and let's start with East Mississippi. Juhan had 11 points, 9 points for Morris, 8 points for Lucky, 8 points for Evans, 2 points for Page, and 17 points for Rogers. Of course, these Sonic stats, as always, unofficial. For ICC, they were led in scoring by our Sonic star of the game, Shania Buford, who hit a pair of free throws with 3.7 seconds left to put the Lady Indians up by 4. Lauren Fitch scored 12, all 12 of those points coming in the second half. 2 points for Polk. You had 5 points for Wilson, 6 for Miller, 12 for Dunn, 2 points for Jenkins, and 2 points for Hoskins. ICC improves to 9-5, 3-2 in the North, East Mississippi falls to 8-6, 3-2 in the North. Pending what goes on with Holmes and Coahoma, Lady Indians can move into what looks to be a three-way tie for that third place in the North. And of course, Holmes holds the win over ICC with a win over East Mississippi, but still got the second half of the season to go where we play everybody else twice. So that's going to do it here for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. We're going to take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors and hear a performance from the ICC All-American Band. ICC wins it in the first game of the night, 59-55, as the Indians warm up. Men's action coming your way next year on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
These little chickies and little doggies are small, but they're intense.
Well, yeah, small and intense like my niece Hannah.
And you take karate?
Show them how intense you are. Now finish him.
Try our little doggies and little chickies for only $1.49. This is how you Sonic.
No, a cheeseburger and a free shake.
That's my kind of deal, because I also am both hot and cool.
Okay. How are you hot? Okay.
Get a free small classic shake with a cheeseburger or a foot-long coney. This is how you Sonic.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being presented by the ICC Alumni Association, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC BSU, Choice Pond with locations in Tupelo and Fulton, Buddy Long and the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Food Giant, the ICC Foundation, your Etowah County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, Little Caesars, Renaissance Bank, Sonic, and the ICC Wesley Foundation.
When I think of potential, I think of a matchstick. When a matchstick reaches its potential, it releases a flame that ignites everything around it. 2018 brings new potential for you and your life at Itawamba Community College, where you are each empowered to do great things. You can be better, accomplish more, and live a life that is above the bar. Your potential is here.